it's officially Vlogmas Day 4. Wednesday, December 4th. It's past midnight. I just stayed up late tonight because I have to work the night shift again tomorrow and Thursday, but then I'm off on the weekend, so that's kind of awesome. So I'm all excited, coming up to bed, and I walk into my bedroom and realize that I left the sheets in the dryer. So I just spent the last 10 minutes wearing my duvet cover as a Casper costume and silently going through all the swear words I know in English and French. Now I'm sweaty and I'm going to sleep, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. I promise I don't always look like a complete disaster. I decided to sit in a different spot today because it looks a little bit different, and this chair is nice. And I never sit in it because it's always full of my knitting projects. I literally have like a bunch of my knitting bags there. That's all my project bags. I have my granny stripe blanket. I have some little triangular crocheted flag things. And I'm using those, I think it's Row 1 that did those little packages of all the minis from the individual indie dyers. That was pretty cool. I ended up getting a lot of those, and then I had to stop because it's expensive. And I have a ton of yarn, trust me. Last night I worked on my socks, and I ended up working on my sweater and on my cowl. I worked on everything last night. I was just, you know, get bored really easy or whatever. While I watched a bunch of Vlogmas, it was kind of nice. And some, what else did I do? That's about it. Right now I'm chatting with the kid. Well, he's not really a kid. He's 25. He lives in Montreal. He drives an old car just like me. His is actually not as old, but it's in rougher shape because I can't really afford to keep it up so much as I can on mine. So I'm trying to convince him to come down at Christmas time when my mechanic is open so we can have his car looked at. And that's, you know, if it doesn't cost $1 million to fix it, then I can fix it for him. So kind of just working on that. Today I'm taking it easy this morning. I have a meeting in 3 hours, and then I don't know if I'll have time to nap this afternoon, but whatever. And then nights again today and tomorrow. But then I'm not only am I off for the weekend, but I'm off next week as well. But naturally I packed it full of stuff to do, so I don't actually get a day off. I never get days off. I do it to myself. It's my fault. I'll check in a little bit later. It snowed a little bit overnight. It's really beautiful, but it's starting to melt already because it's warmish today. This is my view every day. Love it. I always hated winter until I moved out here, and then it's pretty out here because the snow doesn't get dirty, doesn't get all slushy, it just stays pure and pretty, and I get to see deer tracks and rabbit tracks and all that good stuff. So it's pretty. You wake up at the first snow, you look out the window and you're like, oh my god, it's gorgeous. See? I don't always look like a witch. I brush my hair sometimes when I have to leave the house. It's how I roll. I just realized that I never showed you guys the socks that I wear. I wear hand knit socks every single day, and these are the socks I'm wearing today. I think they're smooshy yarn. I don't know. I'll have to check that later. But I bought this yarn in Cambria, California. So it's souvenir yarn. Not really sure what these are. I think a squirrel. And he better not be making his way into my attic. I'm having to do my woolly check-in while I'm driving today because I'm gonna be late for my meeting. It starts at 2, and it probably takes me a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes to drive into town if I don't hit traffic. So it's 2 degrees today, so plus 2 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. So I'm not really wearing mittens or a toque because I don't need to. So I'm wearing my sock head cowl. It's made out of Mr. B's yarn in the Metal Guru colorway. I might show this again later, just so you can see all the colors, but that's the woolly check-in for today. So I'm not late. I'm like 3 minutes early before the movie starts. Before the meeting starts. Gotta check that out. Snowflakes decided to start snowing. Anyway, I made it. I'm not late, so I'm happy. Meeting went a little bit longer than planned, so I just stopped at the grocery store to get a couple things to pack in my lunch. I'm gonna cook some chicken, maybe some cauliflower mash. I'm just at Starbucks, the only Starbucks we have in Cornwall. It's a really small town, 47,000 people. We only have one Starbucks. We have like 26 Tim Hortons. I don't know. Anyway. It's a bit depressing, you can't really tell, but it's 4:21 and it's more or less dark already. I can't wait for winter solstice for the days to get longer, because this is depressing. Who has homemade oven mitts? I'm getting ready to head out. I'm ready a little bit early, so I'm gonna stop by our association office and pick up the tickets that I need for the Christmas party on Friday. So just to put it in context, you guys are probably wondering why I have all these meetings and stuff. I'm the treasurer of our police association. So that's what I was working on yesterday, the big budget and all that stuff. And then I'm on the wellness committee, so that was the meeting today. So I keep pretty busy. I don't know, sometimes I curse that I joined all these committees. I'm also the chair of the Christmas party committee, and our Christmas party's on Friday. So I have a lot of stuff I need to get done before then, and write some checks for the kids' Christmas party, all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna say goodnight, because I don't know how much time I'm gonna have a little bit later. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm at Tim Hortons just picking up a really big coffee before my night shift, but I love that there's, you know, 2 older guys playing on their computers at Tim Hortons.